I had a couple guys track me down and ask me why I quit doing YouTube. Now I didn't get kicked off. I just got tired of the trolls at night. I'd go to bed at night, and in the morning I'd wake up and I'd find drunken messages from drunken people. People tell me that I mumble. People that tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Uh, People that want me to stop what I'm doing and send them a schematic for something. Uh, People want me to tell them where I got certain items. See, they don't want to look for anything. They want me to tell them. Now I go over and I look at Shango 66's videos, and he basically gets the same crap. And he goes in and he deletes the messages he don't like. But I'll tell you, he's making money with his uh, videos. I'm not making money. I never started out to make videos to make money. I did decide to do videos, show people what I'm working on, to sort of like get them inspired to make things. And there's so many people out there that don't know electronics, but think they know electronics, and I find it really annoying. It's the Danning Kruger effect, whatever that is. They're too stupid to know how stupid they are, and you end up getting in fights with them. And I told you this once before. Mark Twain, Samuel Clemens, he said, when you argue with an idiot, who's really the idiot? And these people, you're not going to win with them. Like that guy with the a dit is a da and a da is a dit. When you want to learn code, you say dit for dash or for dot, and da for dash, and it makes it much simpler because that's what it sounds like. And he kept arguing with me. I didn't know what I was talking about, and I basically referenced him to a video from the Army explaining why you do it that way. No, they're still using dots and dashes. Yeah, they're using dots and dashes, but to learn, you say dit and da. It sets the timing. Then one of the other things too I noticed was uh, about 2 years ago I got that Blade 70S helicopter, and I realized out of the box it doesn't fly right because it's not set. The trims are not set. But if you go through the manual, it's very sketchy. See, the thing is, they expect you to know about remote control helicopters, that you've had another one in the past, or you have someone near you that's going to show you how to set the trims. So I realized this, and I figured out how to set the trims because I had old craft units that had the trim out on the front, and you could actually slide it up and down. You could see where the trim was. But with the Blade 70S, it's digital, and the switch only goes up or down. You can't just move it real quick and then try to model if it flies right. So I figured out how to set the trims, and then I went and did a video, and everybody was happy with the video. Okay. Oh, there was the one, you need to get a new mic. You're distorting. Then there's guy, oh, your camera never focuses right. And then everybody knows how to set the trims. What a worthless video. Then we get to the person, thank you. You really helped me. That's what was wrong with mine. And you get a lot of those. But in the meantime, you got the trolls. Then you explain to someone about getting a battery for the Blade 70S. And these people drop names of companies and buy this helicopter. We weren't talking about the helicopter you bought. See, they need an outlet for their angst. And they load up your comment section with comments about something that's totally different than what you just did. And it's really annoying. And you go in there and you delete it, you clean it up. And then, and the thing with YouTube is they don't always tell you where the comment is. You'll bump into these comments and sitting there that are wrong. And I'm like, I clean it up. I keep cleaning it up. And then there's people that write me messages telling me that I shouldn't be paid for my videos because they suck. I'm not being paid for, but that's how stupid they are. They don't even realize I don't have enough followers. I don't get paid for my videos. Now, I didn't know if when they're watching the video, if YouTube was hitting them with a commercial. I don't know that, okay? I can't see that. I don't know any of that. I do the video. It might be long. They might insert commercials into it. Uh, a lot of the tools that I would like to have for running YouTube don't exist. Like if a guy goes around and he starts um, knocking down comments or giving thumbs down to a bunch of people, they don't kick him out. Okay? He's let in there. And then if he goes around giving a lot of nasty comments, political stuff, religious stuff, he doesn't get kicked out. So basically, you're an open target for any person that wants to get nasty. And that's what they do. They're unhappy people. They circulate around the world. Sometimes you'll be in the store in a line, they'll start on you. You know, I just move away from them now. I don't have time. I'm not going to fix these people. And I just said, you know what? I have better things to do. You know, I have projects that I work on, and to stop a project and then to do a video, it ruins the project. And it ruins the project at the fact that the parts you order don't come on time. There's a lot that goes on. So when you're doing the video, you're hoping you don't make a mistake. And this video, I'm just doing straight through. I don't edit my videos. The reason my mic was distorting, it wasn't the mic. All those extras, you got to get a new mic, and they start throwing numbers at you. It was Windows 10, and as soon as you would load the program, it would set it to maximum volume. And I was trying everything, and then finally I went with the recorder that's in Windows 10, and it fixed the problem. But there's a lot of software that doesn't work right, and you have to work with that. You got to work around this problem. You got to work around that problem. You do a new update. The camera doesn't focus right anymore. It needs a certain amount of light. You know, the whole idea of my videos was I was actually trying to show you a solution for problems. I wasn't into doing a real fancy intro, you know, to stroke my ego. I was just doing plain videos. This is what I built. This is how I did it. And this is the schematic I used. And I tell you right in the video. And anybody with half a brain could figure out what the hell's going on. But of course, 75% of people out there don't have half a brain. Trust me on that. All right? There's still people running around thinking that Trump really won the election. I don't want to go through any of this anymore. Okay? In my life now, the neighbors that fly a black flag, they spray painted a flag black and they got it hanging on there. I wave to them, I say hi, but I don't talk to them. I don't have anything to do with any of these people that still think Trump is really the president. There's so many things going wrong in this country and in the world. I don't have time for the trolls. Okay? They're unhappy people. They spend their whole time just going around giving people negatives and leaving nasty comments. I see those comments on other people's. And then I went reading, and then I find out that YouTube has one of the nastiest group of people on there as far as giving people really nasty comments. You know, when I see someone singing a song and they're off key, I just drop out of the video. Now, if I see one of those people from the call center country and they're showing one of their hoax files or fake things, I give that a negative. Okay, I don't have time for that. You sucked me in with a fancy image, and I went there, I clicked on it, and you wasted my time. I'm going to hit you with a negative. You know, there's a lot of that, and then that's one of the annoying things too. The people from the call center, they want to do their final projects, so they'll become an engineer, and they want me to basically tell them how to do it. I get a lot of this stuff. I wake up in the morning, I look, and I'm like, oh no. And you go through it, and you got to go through the comments because you want to find a comment maybe from someone that they're from my past. Hey John, how you doing? I go through the comment sections, and there are people that I knew from years ago, when I had my my website. They drop by, and it's like Steve. He has a YouTube channel, and then Marty Guitars. Marty's smart. Marty told me a long time ago, don't get involved with conferences on the internet. And it's absolutely true. Anytime you put yourself out there, it's a little more than putting yourself out there. You're opening yourself up to criticism from people that don't do anything with their lives. And it's the Joe Padner effect. I'll give it a name. I worked in RCA, and Joe Padner would just read up on something and then come up and then try to draw you into what he just read so he could argue with you. He was son of a bitch. Oh, what a pain in the ass he was. But he was famous in the place. No one, at break time, nobody would talk to him. And I became the guy, and then finally someone pulled me aside and said, He's like a country lawyer. That's what they call him, the country lawyer. Don't let him draw you into one of his things, arguments, because what he does is he goes and reads a book on something real technical, and he thinks he knows. So a lot of times he is wrong. One guy actually made a bet with him, and then when the guy proved it to him that he was wrong, he says that the book that the guy showed up with for proof is wrong. That's how he wouldn't pay the bet off. But there are people out there that are so toxic, okay, and they don't know it. They think they're real smart, and they're not. And you know, I spent my whole life building projects, okay? Didn't get married, don't have any kids, don't have any illegitimate kids. My biggest part of my life was always like some type of exercise, walking or bike riding, and then electronic projects. All right, and then I also sit part of the day listening to music. All right, but I build something, I stay with a project, and when it goes bad, I put it aside for a few days, maybe a few hours. I think about it. I try a couple more ideas, and I eventually get it. And then I tell you, you know, what I went through. Like this is the signal injector. Now, unfortunately, I deleted all the videos. They're all gone. I'm not bringing them back. But Ico had a signal injector, and I figured out how to do it using modern parts, and it really works good. Okay, and I built it in an Altoids can to make it even cheaper. But that's the thing. When I was building this, you can't believe how many people were leaving messages in the middle of the night telling me how to make this project. And the project was already finished. It was just a case. The bending jig, and I wanted to make a really fancy looking case. And they didn't understand. They weren't listening to what I was saying. They were just spouting bullshit. And it became really annoying. And then finally, I got the thing basically where I wanted it to, and I said, let me make one in an Altoids can. You know, here's the button on top, slickeroo. Okay? I finish my projects. The people that bother me and the big mouths, they don't build shit. And then the other thing too is, when they annoy you, you click on their name and you see they have an account, but they never did a video. It's so easy to pick on someone. And then when you try a video, you'll see how bad you'll make one. Okay? You don't realize it. Yeah, your mic might be $100 mic, but you have no real content. And just because you didn't understand what the hell I was saying didn't mean I'm mumbling. Yeah, I do drop words once in a while because I'm 69 years old. You know, that's what happens. When you become older, you'll think the word in your head, but you won't actually say it. You'll misspeak. It's part of the aging process. But I didn't let that stop me. I kept cranking out videos. I had 770 videos up there, okay? And I had just as many subscribers, 700 and something subscribers, all right? And the people get jealous of you. And I'm not that type of person. I don't need that. I have better things to do. I have my hobbies. I have some friends, okay? I kept the best ones. After that election and the nonsense that followed, I knew who my friends were, okay? That's how I went. I went with the educated people, okay? I know people that are uneducated, they make up crap. It's just a mind-boggling. Like I said, I'll tell you one more time. I believe 70% of the people in the world are totally stupid, okay? And then out of the next 25%, you have varying degrees of annoyances, okay? No two people really agree all the time. And the more people you got, the less likely you'll get an agreement. But I went through it all, and I'm just doing this video to let you know, I just had enough with people, okay? And if you read up on eBay, not eBay, there I go misspeaking, see, when you're older, with YouTube, it's a common thing, okay? People attacking other people's videos, and it's baby cake shit, okay? And there are old guys my age that are miserable, and they've owned a certain radio, and it does this, I don't care anymore, see? Now you have one less person to bother, okay? You can go make your videos and let people bother you. I think that's it. All right, that's finally it.